1 in 5 women will experience stroke in their lives. It is even the #3 killer of women. Dr. Salim Surani joins us live with what signs and symptoms to look out for. So good to see you. Good morning. So good to have you back, Dr. Surani.
Good morning, Barbie. Glad to be here.
Good.
You know, we talk about the breast cancer, 1 in 8 women is affected. We don't usually talk much about 1 in 5 women affected by this stroke. And stroke is one of the most debilitating conditions because, you know, you can get paralysis, and the woman is at a much higher risk of dying and getting in than the men. Because if you look at a pregnancy increases the risk of a stroke by 3-fold. And if you're taking a hormone supplementations, or you're on a birth control pill, or you have a blood pressure during the pregnancy, that increases the risk, and especially if you have an irregular heartbeat. One of the key things is that it is preventable. You need to recognize the sign of this stroke, what we call as a FAST. It means you have to act fast. F means like your face is dropping, your arms get weak with the A, your speech is getting slurred, and if you have those 3, you need to dial 911, because if you can reach to the emergency room sooner, we can actually give you a clot buster medication which can dissolve the clot and you can be okay. The key thing is prevention, prevention, prevention. Make sure you control your blood pressure. Make sure that you take the time for yourself. You're always on the go, go, go.
Always on the, you're right, and a lot of the times we take care of ourselves last, or we don't take care of ourselves at all, and we need to, because we're the ones that take care of our family for the most part. At what age do women start having a stroke? Around what age?
The main thing is the older you get, the risk of this stroke increases, because as you get older, your risk of having a heart irregularity increases, which cause what we call is a embolic stroke, or the clot goes into your brain and causes stroke. But if you look at a pregnancy, it increases the risk of your stroke. So you can imagine, you get pregnant at a very early age, so that risk starts very early. And then when you have a blood pressure increase in pregnancy, what we call as eclampsia, that increases your risk of a stroke later in the life. Moreover, if you're on a birth control pill or you're on a hormone replacement therapy, that can also increase your risk. So talk to your doctor about the risk benefit of those medications versus this stroke.
And some of the things that we can do is take care of ourselves. We eat healthy, we exercise. There's just some things that we need to always do for ourselves to hopefully prevent any of that from happening. Thank you so much, Dr. Surani, for being with us this morning. We look forward to seeing you again right here.